Hi, I'm Isabella. I'm one of the youth group leaders. I'm going to be reading Psalm 77, God's Mighty Deeds Recalled to the Leader according to Jeduthun of Asaph a Psalm. I cry aloud to God that he may hear me. In the day of my trouble I seek the Lord. In the night my hand is stretched out without wearying. My soul refuses to be comforted. I think of God and I moan. I meditate and my spirit faints. You keep my eyelids from closing. I am so troubled that I cannot speak. I consider the days of old and remember the years of long ago. I commune with my heart in the night. I meditate and search my spirit. Will the Lord spurn forever and never again be favorable? Has his steadfast love ceased forever? Are his promises at an end for all time? Has God forgotten to be gracious? Has he in anger shut up his compassion? And I say, it is my grief that the right hand of the Most High has changed. I will call to mind the deeds of the Lord. I will remember your wonders of old. I will meditate on all your work and muse on your mighty deeds. Your way, O God, is holy. What God is so great as our God? You are the God who works wonders. You have displayed your might among the peoples. With your strong arm you redeemed your people, the descendants of Jacob and Joseph. When the waters saw you, O God, when the waters saw you, they were afraid. They were very deep, trembled. The clouds poured out water, the skies thundered, your arrows flashed on every side. The crash of your thunder was in the whirlwind, your lightnings lit up the world. The earth trembled and shook, your way was through the sea, your path through the mighty waters, yet your footprints were unseen. You led your people like a flock by the hand of Moses and Aaron. So that was from this version of the Bible that I got when I graduated high school, the guidebook. And it's a student Bible, so it has these helpful notes that kind of tell you what things mean. So this one is about the big picture. So it can be easy for us to get caught up in the moment. I'm overwhelmed by the stress of school assignments, extracurricular activities, and time with family and friends. It's hard to do, but we need to step back for a few minutes to try and grasp the big picture. We need to get some perspective. When we look back at our lives and see where we have come from, the path often makes sense. We can see that the twists and turns that were so frustrating and confusing were just temporary diversions on our journey. Everything we experience, the good and the bad, contains lessons for us. The question is, how good are we at learning? The key to wisdom is reflection. Psalm 77 recalls God's mighty deeds among the Israelites and calls us to reflect in different ways. I meditate, Psalm 77, 3, 6, and 12. I consider, Psalm 77:5, and I will call to mind, Psalm 77:11. If you don't already spend some time reflecting on the events of each day, start now. Keep a journal about how you felt or what you learned. Take the time to remember where you've been and to meditate on where you hope to go. Over time, you'll see the big picture emerge and gain an even greater sense of God's presence in my life. So for me personally, it's I know that long term, the universe, things always work out the way they're supposed to, but in the short term, when something's not going in my way, it can definitely be easy to forget that and to get frustrated. So one example I had with that recently is I was getting a dog, and the path to getting one was like I thought I was going to get one place, and then I thought I was going to get one another place, and I ultimately ended up getting it in the original place, but there was one point where I had set plans and I had the set dog, and it didn't work out, and it was like intellectually I knew that since it didn't work out that wasn't the right dog, but emotionally it was very upsetting to have plans changed. But obviously, in the end, I did end up getting the perfect little puppy. So that was just a good reminder that things always turn out the way they're supposed to.